Video number 2, same day. Comment down below how your day is going. Let's get straight into it. You need to stay with your parents after high school. Now, it's not that simple for everybody. You don't necessarily have a great relationship with your parents. It's going to be harder, feel me? But that's something you need to fix. I can't speak for everybody's situation. I'm giving a suggestion. You feel me? This is the best case scenario, though. And this is the best way to move out. This is the best way to move out. This is what I'm doing. So, yeah. You stay with your parents after you graduate high school. You save half of your check every time you get paid. Every time you get paid, save. If you're working right now and you're 19, why are you not saving money? This nigga's a dumbass up here. This nigga just switched lanes on a fucking intersection. Anyways, why are you not saving money? You don't gotta pay for shit. You don't got a girl to worry about. You don't got kids, bro. Save your money. Give the money to yourself. You deserve it. I save at least half my check. If you got bills that's more than half your check, you're not doing something right. Your car is too expensive or your apartment is too high, whatever. I'm telling you the blueprint right now. You need to stay with your parents and you need to save 30 to 40 bands. That's it. Don't say it's too much money because in the long run, that's what's gonna get your ass by. You feel me? You need to save $30,000 to $40,000. Okay? $30,000 to $40,000. If you don't have $30,000 to $40,000 saved up, you should not be focused on moving out. This is all opinion based, so I don't want to hear no shit like some factual shit. I don't want to hear no feedback, whatever. Save $40,000, bro. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Every man should have $10,000 in his bank account at all times. Period. We live in 2022. It's not the same times anymore. You can't just be like a plumber with a good personality and get bad females. This shit nowadays is about looks, money, and status, bro. That's the real shit. This is the honest world we live in. Looks, money, and status. Cities are getting bigger, bro. Social media is getting bigger. This is not going away anytime soon. That's the shit that matters. So you need to, when you go out into the real world, you need to make sure you do it the right way. You need to have a job that's paying 4 times your house expenses. If your mortgage is $1,000 a month, you need to be making $4,000. And if you're not, don't focus on dipping out of your parents' house. You need to be making $4,000 before you go and get a mortgage that's $1,000, right? So yeah. Number one, you need to save $40,000. It's gonna take 2 years of hard grinding. That's it. You can do the shit working at fast food. Don't tell me you can't, because I did it. And I'm in the field doing it right now, so I don't want to hear that you can't. You feel me? First step, 30 to 40. Second step, you need to be making 4 times your income. You need to be making, if your bills are $1,000, you need to be making 4 bands. If your bills are $2,000, you need to be making 8. No, I don't know about that. But if you do go about it that way, you're going to be in the best position possible. You know why? Because your monthly expenses aren't going to affect you that much. And when you have such a difference in your bills and the money you make, you can save a whole lot. If I make $4,000 a month and I save $2,000, that's another $24,000 a year. So if a man should have $10,000 in his bank account at all times, which in that scenario, I would want to have $20,000 in the bank, and then $20,000 on the down payment on your property. That's why you need to be making 4 times your income so you can get pre-qualified for property. You feel me? So take the 20,000, hold it as your net worth. Keep it to yourself forever and don't fucking touch it. Go buy gold, go buy stocks, whatever. This shit is free game. All right. If you don't want to hear it, get out of the video. I don't care. I don't care to have you here. I'm only here to attract my vibe and motherfuckers that need to hear this shit. All right. Take 20,000, keep it to yourself, and keep it as your net worth. You feel me? The other 20,000, you go and you put that as a down payment on your property. Go get a brand new house. This is why you gotta grind your ass off for a minute, because you need to be able to afford a new house. And I'm gonna tell you why. When you get a new house, you know how long it's gonna take for that house to go down in value. Do you know how long? It's gonna take a fat ass minute. And if they're most likely, if they're building new construction in that area is not going downhill anytime soon. You feel me? So, of course, get in a good area always. Like, get a new house in a good area. But this is, if you're me, this is what you're finna do. This is what I'm doing. This is the smartest way possible on going about moving out of your parents' house. And you're gonna have to hear it. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna have to hear it from, you know, people going, why do you live with your parents still? Why do you like, you're gonna get that. But at the end of the day, do they sleep in your bed or breathe your air or make your money? No. Their opinion does not fucking matter. You feel me? That's just you worrying about dumb shit. So, do shit the right way. Grind your way out. You need to grind. Don't cheat your way out. Don't fucking get an apartment that you can't afford, because now you're cheating yourself. So go and get some shit that you can afford. And by the way, if you get laid off, you're still gonna have money. That's what I'm setting you up for right now with this game. If you have 40 bands, this is the ideal, and I'm gonna keep repeating this shit, all right? Because you motherfuckers don't get it. You still are not doing this. You might have an apartment to yourself. You need to go back home. You need to go back home and save money. I can get an apartment right now. Why would I? Why would I? First of all, I got a healthy relationship with my parents. That's number one. I think if you don't have that, you need to fix that shit first. All right? Even if you don't plan on moving in, you should have that shit. Even if you don't plan on moving in, you should have that shit on lock. You feel me? Go live with your parents. Save $30,000. Take $20,000, put it on a new house. And you have $10,000 to your name. This way, you're also not broke after buying a house. Okay? Then once you have the house, I'm gonna explain the 4th step, all right? Let's go over them again, because you need to hear this shit, because you're still not taking action on this shit. 1, you need to save $40,000. 2, you need to be making 4 times your income. 3, you need to go get the brand new house. And 4, you need roommates. I don't want to hear it. If you want to live by yourself, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to tell you how to set your life up the correct way. If you're living in an expensive area, because I live in Arizona, I live in Phoenix, so I know what it's like to live in an expensive hot market. You feel me? You need roommates. Now, let me tell you why. Not so that you can afford the payment, but so you want to be living for free. That's the point you want to reach. You want to reach the point where you're living for free. If your mortgage is theoretically $1,000, you get a 3-bedroom and charge each dude $500, each girl. That's an even better situation. I'm just fucking playing. But like, charge them your mortgage, and now you live for free. All the money you've been making and all the shit you've been grinding for is now yours. You know why? Because you don't got to pay bills. Because you got these motherfuckers paying your shit off. If they do that for 15, 30 years, you kick them out and bring your family in. That's when you have a baby. That's when you have a wife. Come on, bro. I'm not done with this shit. Quit being stupid with this shit, man. Do shit the right way. You knew it was a smarter way to go about this shit. Now I'm gonna tell you how to face your situation. Once you have the roommates, you're living for free. Now it's all up to you. Here's what you do after that. You save for the next property. Because when you get the property, when you get the second property, you charge them for every room. Now you're not making cash flow. You're probably making more money than the actual bills are, right? And you're not going to survive off of that by any means, because it might be $200 to $400 cash flow usually. But say you have that property for 8 years and then you sell it and it appreciated that much. You might have just made 100 bands off of having your money in a second house. It's a business, don't get me wrong. You got to learn it. There's books to read on this shit. I've done my research, but like when you go about getting rental properties for the long term, you're going to be in a very more wealthier position, let's say, than you are now. You feel me? So that's the goal, man. Live with your parents until you can afford real estate. Live with your parents until you can afford real estate. If you can't buy real estate, you should not be in a fucking apartment, especially in today's market. What's wrong with you? If you're paying $1,200 to $1,400, you a dumbass, and that's your fault. You should have saved 20 bands. You should have saved 30 bands. Then you would have had, nigga, 10 bands to your name and 20 for a down payment. And I look at it like this. Honestly, out of my experiences, I've seen people pay rent for 15 years. I know family members that I've seen, they rent a whole house their whole life, and it has not been in their name once for a decade. So out of my life experiences, that's what I've seen. You feel me? So I'm gonna move about it differently, like, and I know real estate is better to own in general for my circumstances. So that's the right way. That's the right way about moving out, though, for real. Save 30, make 4 times the bills, drop it on a house, roommates. After that, after the roommates, and you don't got no bills, you kind of chilling. I keep it all on it, like, you kind of chilling after you got no bills. That's just because that's the position I want to be. I think that's kind of the line from financial dependence to financial independence. Because once you got your bills paid, it's like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting to, though. So, yeah. Working on making that 4 times the bills. You know what I mean? Ideally, I know that my mortgage and stuff will probably be about $1,200 to $1,500. So, you know, I will be trying to make 4 times that before I move out. And I'll have, most definitely will have 40,000 before I move out. And yeah, you know, get roommates. Let's say you stay with your parents and you have the real estate, and you're really living for free and you're getting cash flow, you know what I mean? So this whole thing is a journey, man, but that's how to go about it the right way. Don't get no apartment straight out of high school, college, whatever, because you're going to be looking like a dumbass for me. and you finna be broke paying somebody else's bills. So always keep it 100 with yourself, man. Do the right thing. Feel me? J Real out.